Hey, good morning, everybody. It's a little late in the morning for you East Coasters for sure. First order of business today is an apology post. So, and I'm proud to make the apology, happy to make the apology. Yesterday, I posted something because I had a Goldman Sachs, uh, like I don't know what the heck it was, like just a report come across my desk, and it had a disclosure on it that effectively said, hey, listen, just so you know, as you're reading this, we do and we intend to do business with some of the people that are in this. It wasn't exactly a recommendation, but I'm going to use that term in this recommendation. And that can adversely affect the view of the analyst looking at this recommendation. Also note that analysts outside of the United States do not have to be registered with FINRA and are not necessarily qualified to FINRA standards to be an analyst. And when I read that, I just, I thought, whoa, what is this, And because I like everybody else sometimes gets trained to look at this way and look at that way. And so I took that in the wrong light, and I put up a post that basically it was the movie Elf, and it was Will Ferrell, and he said I sit on a throne of lies, and I shared the full disclosure, but I want to add something to it because I was wrong. I was wrong about that. What that disclosure was, it was there because I don't. Goldman Sachs realizes that some people don't know that. Look, we have two parts of our business here. One is institutional. That's some publicly traded companies. The other is retail. And not that the analyst is intentionally going to write something in our favor, or maybe they might, but there's also the probability that it's just you work for a company, you realize that a favorable outcome on this report is good or a negative outcome is good. So subconsciously, it affects their view. And I think that's what that first part of the disclosure was about. Just saying, hey, listen, just so you know, people are fallible, and our analysts realize, that we're working with this company, or we'd like to work with this company, and that, in fact, while they may not mean it to, could affect their judgment when they're writing this. And then the second part said that, look, if someone's overseas, they're not FINRA regulated, and they don't even have to qualify as an analyst through FINRA. Again, could mean nothing other than we find talent, and a lot of that talent is outside of the US. And just so you know, talent outside of the US is not registered within the US because they don't have to be, nor are they allowed to be. So they also don't fit the quote unquote standards that FINRA or whomever sets within the United States. But obviously, they fit Goldman Sachs's reputation. They fit what they view as an analyst. So if you're working with Goldman Sachs, you have faith in Goldman Sachs, obviously you don't believe they're going to hire someone that's unfit and just writing some smear campaign or some glowing report that everyone's going to see through anyway. So because I posted that, and I deleted that post, I would have left it up, but I deleted it because I didn't want someone to happen across that post, and then that's the only post they saw. They never saw this one. So I did delete that post. I'm happy to admit what the post was, and also I'm happy to make the apology because that I was wrong, and I'm contributing to that. This is the evil overlords, and these are the good guys, and that is not who I am, and not what I believe, and it's not what I should represent. So first order of business, and I guess that's it for now. I have a bunch of charts coming today. I think you're really going to enjoy it, trying to explain my process and what I see. A lot of times, all I can do is show you the mechanics. I'm going to have some videos about that because the fact remains, I'm seeing through the mechanics into something else. And I'll talk a bit about that, but you have some charts coming in, and I hope you enjoy those.